and do it that way, or try to find a middle ground, which might be maybe Lavernia might be a middle ground. So there is a question on the survey that you all can do and answer and let us know, but we really want to try to bring the whole watershed together so that all the opinions are heard. It's not like we're passing on information from one group to another group. We want one community here. And then at the next meeting, we're going to give a quick recap of what we discussed here today. If we need to, we'll finalize that watershed partnership. And then we gave you the general overview of what a watershed-based protection plan is, but at the next meeting, we'll provide more specific examples so you can really see what one looks like and what goes into one to give you a better idea of what it is we're trying to do here. And then as well, we're continuing to collect and analyze information for the Cibolo Creek. I know we're going to be looking at septic systems as well as wastewater treatment plant discharges and monitoring requirements. So as we continue to collect that information, we will be disseminating it to you all at these meetings. And then this is the overall timeline for the project. So we are kind of in here, so from May till August of next year, we want to do those stakeholder and topical work group meetings, alternating once a month, to assist with identifying those potential sources, identifying those potential management measures, and then actually working to write the plan. And as we write the plan, that again is something we pass out to you all to read and give us your input on, because we really do depend on your input throughout this process. And then around the spring of 2018, we want to have a draft watershed protection plan developed that we can submit to the Texas State Soil and Water Conservation Board to review, with the hopes that we'll have a final version by August. And the reason we want to do that is generally the summer is when the request for proposals for both TCEQ and the Texas State Soil and Water Conservation Board come out for the following fiscal year. So we really want to make sure that we have some kind of plan more or less finalized, at least by the state. It will eventually have to go to the EPA, but if we can have it by the state, then we're hoping that we can then apply for funding. So then directly finishing the plan, we can hopefully go into implementation, because that's the idea, is to develop this plan and then not have any lag time, but then be able to go into implementation so we can really start seeing some improvements in the watershed. We also don't want you all to lose interest in it, so we're trying to keep it quick and efficient. So that's our general timeline for the project. And then I just want to provide a couple contacts. Some of them you've seen before. So I'm the project manager for the group, but in my office, Dr. Lucas Gregory and Michael Schramm, who you heard speak earlier, they are also involved. So you can talk to any of us if you have any other questions or concerns. And then as well, Patty is our main contact at the San Antonio River Authority for this project. So all of us are a great contact for if you have any questions or concerns going forward. And then again, I'll highlight our project website where all of our information, we'll advertise upcoming meetings, past meeting notes and presentations, as well as information and maps and photos as we develop them will be available here. So with that, if you guys have any questions about this presentation or anything you've heard tonight, you can ask us now. If not, I ask you again to please fill out those surveys and hand them to us before you leave today, so that we can try to make this plan something that is easy for you all to continue with. And I thank you again for coming out, and thank you for Kosciusko Hall for opening up their doors for us. And yeah, that's it. So are there any questions?
Where are you at?
So I am in San Antonio, but most of Texas Water Resources is in College Station.
So you work with San Antonio River Authority?
No, I work with the Texas Water Resources Institute. I just work remotely from San Antonio. So.
And if you have your surveys, you can leave them on the back table, or you can hand them to one of us either.
Oh boy.